I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
This is the Dark Center Mafia Power Hour, where today we're taking a look at Thundercats issue number 3, published by Wildstorm. I think shortly after DC bought them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is post DC purchase. Which is why there's no image on the cover. Yeah, Wildstorm was one of the original Image studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jim Lee sold it to DC, and then he's been like one of the heads at DC ever since.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not realize that.
Yeah, so what do you think of this cover?
I don't really like Chitara. I don't really like how Panthera looks, but everything else seems fine.
The funny thing is, Panthera is my favorite element on this.
Really?
Yeah. I also like Panthera, though, because he's this big guy who's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, the big characters were often the dumbest, you know?
Right.
And then you got Panthera, who's bigger than everybody, and he's actually intelligent. I liked that.
Yeah.
I still like that.
Right. Him and Beast were kind of like groundbreaking, right?
Well, Beast isn't tall.
Is he not?
No.
Oh.
No, yeah, Beast is actually shorter than most of the other X-Men. He's broader.
Right.
But he's not tall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of throw Beast into like the body category that Blanca is, and Blanca's dumb as rocks, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's that like beefy kind of like thing.
Right.
But yeah, I kind of like the elements of this cover, but I feel like the execution could have been done a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was actually picking this one up at the comic shops as it was coming out. Because it's the first time a Thundercats comic had been done since Marvel published it under the Star banner, I think.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, this was before like the relaunch cartoon and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. I loved Thundercats when I was a kid. I remember when I was picking this up, I was absolutely loving it. And then I reread it and I'm like, what the fuck did I love about this?
The fact that it was only $3.
That was just like an average price back then, though.
Mm-hmm. I love the Castlevania ad. The artwork is so pretty.
Yeah, I've never actually played that one.
Which one is it? Harmony?
Harmony of Dissonance.
Yeah.
So it starts off with a space cop traveling through space on a motorcycle, which I love. Yeah. And somebody's after her, don't know who yet. She was actually in the original cartoon, right? I think. I
do not remember her, but I only remember like the first season of the cartoon. The rest of it's kind of fuzzy.
I do think she's a one-off character. But as she's traveling, there's a net thrown at her from her captives that nets her to what exactly? She's going on her bike. She's all like Silver Surfer style. And then they thum her with the net. And all of a sudden she's in an area that has computers and pipes and shit.
Right. I think what they tried to do but failed to do is, like, they captured her separately and then brought her on the ship, and we're seeing her on the ship. Yeah. But it doesn't line up.
These panels are a little convoluted.
Mm-hmm. I love the Tekken character busting through the wall on that.
I love that comics of this time period actually have video game ads in them.
Yeah.
I hate it when we're looking through the comics that have ads for like a Dodge Charger or Dodge Ram or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm. A watch. A Spider-Man watch. Don't you want that?
I have no problem with the Spider-Man watch.
Yeah.
At least that's comic adjacent, right?
Right.
The best era in comics is when you find video game ads in them. Mm-hmm. Whether it's like Atari games, NES games, that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Sonic saying he's going to kick Mario's ass.
Yeah, something like that. So this is written by Ford Lytle Gilmore, penciled by Francisco Herrera, inks by Carlos Lobo Cuevas, colored by Wildstorm FX, and lettered by John Layman, who's the only one that I'm positive I'm pronouncing the name correctly of. So then we find out the space cop was captured by the Lunatics. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I'm a Thundercats expert by any means.
Right.
But who the fuck are these characters?
I think these, because we're reading the third issue of this, right?
Yes.
I think these are characters that are specifically from this comic run, maybe?
Maybe.
And we're missing context because we haven't read the first two?
Well, I have. It's just been a long time.
Oh, well, I haven't.
That could be. I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
But, like, I know some of these characters have had toys made from Super 7.
Mm-hmm.
So unless these comics were just so popular, the new characters from them made their way into a toy line.
Yeah.
It seems like they probably appeared somewhere in the cartoon.
Right.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I really don't like this floating head thing they do.
I'm not a fan of it either. I'm also not really a fan of this art style for Thundercats,
I'm not either.
honestly. Like,
I'm not either.
the shape language, how they do the characters' faces, how they do, like, any of the poses and stuff. Like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'd prefer something that almost like a Joe Mad or J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
I think J. Scott Campbell at the very least did some variant covers that looked really good. Something, maybe Humberto Ramos, something that's kind of like an American manga type influence style.
Right.
I don't know what the influences are of this. I could see the style really working for a lot of things, but I don't think it works out well for Thundercats. Mm-hmm. The Thunder Tank looks good, though.
Yeah. The actual backgrounds and stuff look pretty good, but the characters and how squished everything is and the framing is not working.
Right. Yeah, so basically all that's going on here is that they're back on Thundera, and Bengali is wanting to know if they're in danger because there's so much Thunderillium near them. Mm-hmm. That might mean something to me if they recapped what the hell Thunderillium is, but I don't remember what it is.
Right. It's like
and they don't recap it
or whatever.
And then the ad you always want to see when you're flipping through a comic.
Die Another Day.
This ad I always have to stare at because what the hell are they doing?
Can't you see they're awkwardly close to each other holding a gun?
Are they going through a teleportation ray while they're trying to shoot people?
Maybe they're going down one of those, like, closed slides, you know, like at the playground.
I don't know. All I know is this is the dumbest layout for an ad. Mm-hmm. Movie's not bad, but the ad sucks. Mm-hmm. So then the lunatics go on and on about how they're going to kill the Thundercats, and it's really repetitive bad dialogue.
Oh my God, the dialogue's bad, and then you just get an entire, like, 2 pages of exposition of what happened in the other comics.
And the sad thing is, it's not going to make me not read Thundercats again. Because if anything, I'm just like, I need to go back and read issue 0, 1, 2, see what's going on. It'll make more sense, I promise myself.
Yeah. Thundercats will always make sense and is not a confusing series. I do like how they used her hair to frame the pages. I just wish they did it better.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice that was what was going on when I was reading this. It wasn't until we're staring at it for the purpose of a video that I realized.
Right, because it's so busy, they didn't put any of the panels together in a way that made sense, and they put this horrible pink whatever effect throughout the pages that just isn't working. This comic, the art style is too busy. Yeah.
This is an ad that I recall seeing in like every comic around this time.
The Core.
And I don't remember anyone ever saying anything about this movie.
I've never heard of it, and I've never seen it in any garage sales, in stores, anything.
I think whatever it is bombed. Mm-hmm. So the lunatics have just wasted a lot of space just to say that they're traveling to Thundera. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they're going to take out the Thundercats. That's like literally all they're doing.
Yeah. They should have just said, hey, cop lady, we hate cops.
Right.
We're going to beat your ass, and then we're going to go steal whatever Thundercat bullshit's going on.
Yeah. And then we get the same weird floating head with Chitara, which isn't quite as weird as it was with Panthro. He looked a bit stranger than she does as a floating head.
Yeah. I hate how this artist draws Chitara.
Yeah.
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 Why does she look like that?
Wily Kit and Wily Cat probably look the best. Maybe Snarf. Mm-hmm. But I will tell you why they don't when we get to the end of this.
Mm-hmm. They forgot to color in Wily Cat's tongue.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, oh no, no.
So yeah, looks like Thundera's under attack. And instead of saying thunder, thunder, Thundercats, ho, like we want,
Yeah.
Lion-O just screams Chitara.
Right.
Like, where is the rallying battle cry at in this one?
Mm-hmm. You know, this art style feels like some kind of weird...
This is a fun game, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What game is it?
It's Sly Cooper.
Oh, okay.
It feels like a weird what?
Like, really weird inspiration by Scotty Young. Like how they try and do the faces, how the inks are and everything with like the swirls and the scratchiness.
I'm pretty positive that this is before Scotty Young hitting.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it would be like 2 or 3 years after this that all of a sudden Scotty Young was like, you know, the darling of the comic industry.
Oh.
Not to say that he wasn't getting work before this, but I
Right.
think it was a couple years after this that he like blew up.
Oh, okay. Maybe they had same inspiration from somewhere then.
Maybe. So there's like this whole side story going on where Linkso is teaching Chitara to be psychic.
Yeah.
It's not really played off of, and I don't really know what the hell that's about. Yeah. Was she psychic in the cartoons? Did she have psionic abilities and I just don't remember?
If she did, I also don't remember because...
I feel like a lot of this is just us saying that we don't remember.
Right. Maybe what we really need to do
is rewatch the
cartoon.
Yeah, but if you're reading one of these comic adaptations, you shouldn't have to go back to the source material.
Yeah.
It should fill you in on the things that they're referencing that you've forgotten.
Right.
That's what I think should happen anyway. And that's what the good adaptations of the old stuff would do. Mm-hmm. I can't say this one is good. There's still parts of it I'm enjoying, but not as much as I'd hope.
Right.
Look, so
I'm just glad that they didn't make Chitara and Tigra.
Yeah, like in the second one. Yeah. Yeah, so they have this whole convoluted plan where Panthro is going to jump the Thunder Tank onto the plane, and their Bengali and Lion-O are going to jump onto the wing at the exact time.
Yeah, what is happening here?
Yeah, they go over the whole plan, and yeah, it just works perfectly. Mm-hmm. And never at any point does Lion-O say Thundercats ho. Mm-hmm. And then we have an oddly sexual Sims ad.
Yeah. Surviving an alien assault, easy. Getting girls into hot tubs, hard. Specifically that girl. Uh-huh. That's the girl who doesn't want to be in your hot tub. Yeah, freaking gingers, man. Playing hard to get.
I really don't like how many of the white inset panels they did either.
Yeah, it just makes it more obvious how busy the panels are and how hard it is to follow everything.
Yeah, if you need like a little zoom in that's not even a zoom in to border it, to be like, hey, Lion-O's up here, you kind of failed already with the art.
Yeah.
And this is way too fucking busy.
Yeah. It's too busy. They didn't... Something I enjoy some comics do is putting arrows in to lead you to panel, right?
Like the older comics do that,
yeah. That would have been nice because it's hard to figure out that you're supposed to go in a weird zigzag.
Right.
It's
the sound effects are shit too.
Yeah.
I get this is earlier digital lettering. Not the earliest, but earlier.
Right.
But it's hard for me to believe they couldn't find a letterer who could do sound effects better than this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, my first week of lettering, I could have managed these. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Thundercats are just whooping up on the Lunatics. Dumb name. Yeah. But I'll forgive it if it actually comes from the cartoon.
No, see, they're called the Lunatics because they have moon symbols on their heads.
Like this, with the triangle. What am I even supposed to be seeing here? What are they trying to draw attention to that I'm supposed to notice right there? Is it this woman standing in the way of Panthero's tank? Because if that's the case, there are better ways to show it. Mm-hmm. I don't mind the Chitara running, though. That doesn't look too bad.
Right.
The whack is unnecessary, though. Mm-hmm. They could have done that panel in so many more effective ways, lost the whack altogether, and made it look a lot cooler.
Yeah, if they cut out all of this, Chitara run past him, and he's like, you know, mid like falling.
Maybe do this as one page and this is one page would have helped. But yeah, it's busy as hell. Mm-hmm. And then the cop comes out and shoots the little lunatic leader. That's like the resolution, apparently.
Yay, cops saved the day.
And then we get Mum-Ra, who probably looks the best in this style.
Mm-hmm. Mum-Ra and his dog.
Do you notice that like every sound effect is basically the same color scheme too?
Yes, and it's so boring and dull.
Yeah. So Mum-Ra turns Mamut into a bat thing and orders him to go bring the littlest Thundercat to him. I don't remember if he's talking about Wily Kit or Wily Cat.
Yeah.
But I do know what happens next. I remember it. Mm-hmm. They grow, one of the two of them, maybe both of them. Okay, maybe I don't remember it exact. Mm-hmm. But they make one of them grow into like super sexy adult bodies.
What?
Like weirdly sexy adult bodies.
It's probably Wily Kit.
I think it's both of them.
Oh, what?
I think it's both, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
He ages them, right? Now, I don't know if in the Thundercats cartoon this was a continuity, but I know in the Star Comics Thundercats, the continuity is that Wily Kit and Wily Cat are house cats.
Yeah, they're supposed to be small.
Yeah, they're not this size because they're children as much as it's because of the type of cat they are.
Yeah.
So it's also like wait, I thought they were full grown already.
Yeah, they're supposed to be full grown. It's just that they're house cats, and house cats are mischievous as
yeah,
hell.
but like Mum-Ra's plan is to turn them super sexy and then make them attack their fellow Thundercats. And that's like what happens in the next issue or the next two issues or whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Because I remember reading it and be like, what the fuck are the Wily characters like so sexy for?
Oh my god, they freaking magic them. Ileana magic.
Right? Yeah, and then we see an ad for the Source book.
I wish that this comic was in this art style.
Yeah, that's Art Adams.
Also, I wish Wily Kit and Wily Cat weren't covered up by lettering. Because they're my favorite characters and I love them.
I love Snarf, and he's covered too.
No, not Snarf.
Who is this?
I have no idea.
I know that's Lion-O, Tigra, Chitara, Wily Kit, Wily Cat, Snarf, Panthro, Lynxo, Bengali. But I don't know who that is. And Mum-Ra, of course. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's Lynxo and he's somebody else. But I don't think so. I think he's Lynxo.
They probably say it in this book, but this book is so forgettable.
Well, they use the name Lynxo.
Yeah.
And that girl's never shown. So I'm going to say it's him. So I take it you are not interested in checking out any of the other Thundercats Wildstorm issues?
I want to check it out because it's Thundercats, but if this weren't like a house name, I would not check out the rest of this story.
There are other mini-series that are done by other creative teams. I don't know if the writer's the same throughout them, but I'm pretty positive that there's different artists that work on different things.
Right.
So you might enjoy another one a little bit more. They also oddly did a Thundercats Superman crossover back then.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, when Wildstorm had the Thundercats rights, they did a Superman team-up.
Huh.
I've never read that one. Don't know.
Right.
Superman's teamed up with all sorts of characters you wouldn't think of, like the Nestle Quick Bunny, Gen 13. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, if this weren't a house name, if these were original characters, I would never.
You would have no faith that it gets better.
Yeah. Three issues in, no. Unacceptable.
Yeah, fair enough. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's go make some comics. We didn't create the comics that were featured in today's episode. but we did create these. Check out Ghost Assassin in the Cards and the Chihuahua Who Flew Away mini comic, both of which were written by me. The Chihuahua Who Flew Away was illustrated
by me.